Tortora here of Wake Up Call, on site on location at the Future Phenoms Camp. I am here with Jadon Buchanan, coming to us from Onondaga at running back. Jadon, how are you?
I'm feeling good.
Now, why running back? Why'd you fall in love with that position?
It has enough contact. I get to block, help the team, and I get to catch passes, like everything in one.
I asked you about running back, and you said you get to block and catch passes. You just talked about things that NFL teams are looking at. They need you to be able to pass pro, and they need to be able to trust you in those situations where you can catch out of the backfield and be that check down. Why are those things so important to you, and it's not just strictly about running?
Blocking, it helps the team a lot. You can't always just get the ball. Got to block for the QB. My QB, he trusted me a lot this season. We made it to the independent championship against Lead Sport. Got a lot of compliments from him and the backup QB because I always kept their blindside safe.
And for you, I mean, why has that been so important? Normally, they have to teach a running back, even in college, to care about pass pro. So why was that something that you just always thought, hey, I got to make sure I protect the blind side, got to take care of my quarterback?
It makes my teammates trust me. It helps me be more a part of the team.
For you, was it always running back? Was that always the vision and the mission and the hope, or is it something you fell in love with more recently?
No, I've always been a running back.
Always been running back. When was the first time that you remember getting out on the field?
It was 8th or 9th grade. Some of my friends got me to join, and then
Your friends got you into it?
yeah,
What'd they say?
we were doing recess football, and my school's small. We didn't have a lot of kids on the team, so they got me and a couple other kids to join.
And like you said, being at Onondaga Independent, what is it like to be at Onondaga, and what do you like about being an independent program?
It's like a close community. Everybody knows each other. Everybody lives close to each other. So you've known everybody your whole life. It's very comfortable being on the team.
And like you also talked about catching out of the backfield, being, like you said, blocking and protecting your quarterback, but then catching out of the backfield allows your quarterback to trust you on that side as well, not just trust you to protect their blind side, protect them, but it's going to be in a place where they can trust you if they're looking for a check down. So why you worked on that, why that's important to you to be somebody that can be a check down for them.
It makes me more of a third eye running back, being able to run and being able to catch.
So we haven't talked about the running side of things, which is the first side of it. What can you say about your running style and the type of player you are?
I've been told that I run very hard through contacts.
Why do you like contact? Why do you like going through the middle? There's some finesse guys that want to kind of bounce out and take off and beat you with their speed. Why do you like the contact as well?
It's just what I've been good at since the beginning. So it's fun. I don't know, I play football for the contact, so
You play it for the contact. Why?
I don't know, it's just been fun.
You like to get hit, and you like to hit.
Yeah.
So when somebody tries to tackle you that first attempt, bring me into what that's like trying to get you down, the first person to hit you.
They usually don't get me down the first time. It usually takes the second or third one.
And where does that come from? Where does that tenacity, that aggression come from?
Just, thinking about how hard I gotta play for my team if we want to win. Because if I run hard and my receiver runs his route fully and my QB, tries hard, then we're all gonna have a good day.
You keep talking about helping everybody else. You've said nothing about why it's about you. Team over self is incredibly important, but why are you like that? Why is it not about your stats, but it's about the team?
I just enjoy being part of the team.
What is it about being on a football team that you think is so special, being in that type of locker room?
When I'm on basketball and track and other sports, it doesn't feel as close. Football feels more like a family than a team.
Why football? Why do they feel more like a family in that sport?
Because at Onondaga, we do car washes, fundraising, and we all hang out outside of school. I'm with the guys 24/7.
Okay, are there any guys that are here with you today?
Jakari Hill and Miles Welch.
Okay, what's it like being able to do a camp with your teammates, with your family?
It's pretty fun, actually.
What have you learned from them?
They teach me different things. Jakari's helped me with routes and stuff when we go on the field. And Miles, he loves playing DN. I do some stuff with him, some DN work.
For you, being in front of these colleges and universities, what do you want them to know about you overall?
That I'm a good person to have on their program.
Why is that? Why is it more about you, the person, and not just the player?
Because not only can I produce, I can also help the team in other aspects.
And what other aspects do you think you can do outside of football and outside of stats?
Morale and just
Where does that come from? I mean, you're a young kid, right? How old are you right now?
16.
So you're 16 years old, but you talk about team over self, family, helping people, being there for others. These are things that some people in their 40s and 50s still haven't learned yet. Why are you this type of person?
It's because since like we're young, that's what they teach at Onondaga.
So Onondaga, it seems like, has really had an effect on you. Who do you want to thank at Onondaga? Who are some of the mentors that you've had out there?
Mr. James, my social studies teacher, and Josiah Jones, my football coach.
And why do you pick them too? What would you say are maybe the best lessons they've taught you?
Mr. James, he used to open the weight room every day, get us in there. He was a social studies teacher, but he was always willing to extra tutor, make sure we passed, and make sure the weight room was always open so we could lift for football. And Josiah Jones, he just came on the coaching staff last year. He replaced the old head coach. He's given us a lot of new opportunities.
And for you, what's the best thing that you think you do at running back? What would you say is your best attribute?
Running the ball.
Running the ball? Is there anybody in the NFL right now that you feel like kind of mirrors your game or the style of play that you are?
Cam Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo. All right, why Cam?
He runs through a lot of contact.
Now, for you, like you said, you like the contact. What is happening for you within that contact? Like the little nuances, something we may not see. How do you get through the contact and into the open field? What are some things about your game that you just feel like make sure that you don't get taken down right away? Like what are you doing as far as your style, your ability, your way to bounce off? Like how would you describe how you get past some of these guys?
I take advantage that I'm a little bit shorter, so you know how lowest man always wins. I take advantage of that.
You take advantage of lowest man always wins.
Yeah.
Low center of gravity. I respect that. So you like Cam Scatterbo. I covered him in the college football playoff. Are you a Giants fan?
Yeah, I've been a Giants fan since I was like 4 or 5.
Okay. Favorite Giant of all time?
OBJ.
OBJ. Somebody else already said that. Why OBJ?
I don't know. When I was little, it's just like, I don't know, he had a cool haircut. That's what really made me like him back then.
So it's his haircut,
Yeah.
not his catching ability or anything like that. All right, the haircut. Well, Jadon Buchanan, I got a good feeling about you. I feel like we're gonna hear your name and hear some opportunities for you collegiately. So we'd love to have you back on the show. Appreciate you being here.
Thank you.
Jadon Buchanan, make sure you check him out at Onondaga.